Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays One Step from Eden. It's very clear to me we're getting better, and it's also very clear to me that if we want to win, we're going to have to be even better than that. I'm just going to level with you. If you are a Violet stan, I apologize. I do not... This is like playing Crypta the Necrodancer and Slay the Spire and talking simultaneously. I think this is an off-camera player. Trying to think. So we haven't played as Reva recently, and we haven't played as Shizo recently, and we've played as Terra somewhat recently, but not that recently. So let's play as Reva, and I want to be reminded actually real quick what we got here. So that's shield catch. I know shield catch, obviously. Shield throw fires a shot that deals damage equal to your shield. Lose all shield. Diagonal beam. You get your shield back when you catch it, by the way. Shield beam. When this hits, gain 20 shield. Okay, artifacts gain a shield when you move, and weapon. Reflect attacks for a short duration. Alright, alright. I'm sorta getting it. Hey, click on the screen, please. I want to use my controller. What have I done? Go ahead, press the A button. No, don't tell me I got locked out. If I'm forced to use keyboard and mouse, we're just restarting the game right here. I'm locked in. Okay, hold on. Here's what you do. You go like this. You plug it back in. I have so few complaints. Well, we really showed that Raku's boss. I have so few complaints about Slay the Spire. Like, legitimately... Oh, it always goes up, dude. Legitimately, one of my only complaints is that when you're looking at what a character does... I think you can't use the controller to see what the spells and artifacts are. And that's really it. Gain 4 spell power and 1 fragile at the start of battle. I really just don't want to force frost, because we've been doing a lot of frost stuff recently. When you shuffle, get flow. Okay. Ah, yeah. Alright, so we probably want Iron Will. No, we don't want Iron Will. When it hits, give a target 180. Oh, but it does 200 damage. But why would we want to give... This is like really only useful as a kill shot, but it is free. And then a hired gun only gives you the money, not if it hits an enemy, but if it kills them. I was wrong about that. So this is one of the rare times I think we're going to skip right off the bat. But yeah, I'm going to try not to force the Frost archetype this time, because we've been doing that a lot lately. And I don't want to say it's too easy, because we did lose our last run. What I was going to say, though, is I actually don't mind fragility on our first attack. Man, that went way better than it had any right to. I don't mind fragility on our first attack, just because we can get a shield ready to deal with it anyway. That was good practice right there. Freeze to heal. Hits 5,000 front. Add a kunai to your deck on hit. I don't know what we're trying to build yet. Stuff that synergizes with... And I'll take the mana regen. Stuff that synergizes with shield is kind of a no-brainer. Apart from that, I don't fully know yet where I stand. We're still working it through, is the way I would describe it, at least. So I tried to get in there for a reflection. Big mistake, apparently. Okay, I don't know why I would stand there, to be honest with you. That it hit. Let's go. I think, I can't believe that worked. Right, it's not going to reflect directly at the enemy. I almost wonder if we don't just want to get as much shield as possible and then just use shield toss to absolutely destroy enemies and hope we don't lose our shield. Right now, that seems like relatively appropriate, which is why I'm stoked to have shields up. Now, I don't really want to use a... diagonal shot on you, if you don't mind. Well. When will you learn? Your actions have consequences. Yo, that went pretty well. I'll level with you. I was thinking, like, man, we gotta remove diagonal shot from my deck, but it's actually, like, it's pretty good. When it lands, it does a lot of damage, at least. Okay. Gain 20 shield when you shuffle. If we could get insane shuffling speed... that would be pretty sweet, but certainly we're not there yet. I mean, you know what? We should go to the shop just because we can take some pacts. We really don't care about this. Sure, lose 5 money when you shuffle. I can live with that for a removal we can use in the future. And, everything else... I'll donate a little blood to get an upgrade. But that's it. And I think we want... Shield throw being better is good, but let's start with shield up, because it's so readily usable. And I think doubling it... Well, actually, we'd much rather just get a bonus 20 shield than double cast it for extra mana, so that's kind of a gimme there. I think that was an insanely good upgrade, honestly. So I appreciate the beams, thank you, and then we get that. And you're just gonna try to land this. The thing with the diagonal beam, I don't really know how to shoot it. But I'm kind of... I know how not to shoot it. And this is going to sound positively brain dead. I know how not to shoot it. So in my head, I'm like, just don't shoot it the way that is bad to shoot it, and maybe it'll hit. We already have Phalanx as a focus. Alright. Violet early. Strikes me as sensible. Remember, when you go up... I appreciate the shield on that one. We actually... This boss should be super easy for us, because we can use her shield against her when she gives it to us. Like, all we need to do here is shield toss, and she's going to take a staggering amount of damage. And remember, you don't really want to manually shuffle, because you lose money. I can live with that. We just want to land, like, as many incredible shield throws as possible. Why did that double cast? Am I losing it? I mean, that was a super easy fight. I think I've already come to... Oh, no. You have to be killed. I'm sorry. Hold on. Just give me a minute. There we go. I think I've already come to, like, where we want to be on this deck. Definitely, we do not mind that. And you know what? I think... I'm just going to take the removal, because I really think that I already kind of see this deck. I know that sounds very strange this early, but I think we want to get rid of Diagonal Beam. I actually think we want to get rid of Shield Catch. Everything else is much more easily used. And I'm really kind of in the position where I'm like, maybe we even get rid of Shield Beam. And then we have almost a 2-card deck here. Why not just go top on this one? But we have a 3-card deck, but it's almost a 2-card deck. You know what I mean? That is maybe a little bit needlessly simplistic. But also, I think, is going to do an amazing job. And we'll just keep generating shield like so. At protecting us from getting hit. The real danger is if we get hit. We do not want any of those, obviously. The real danger is if we get hit while the shield throw is out. Because then we won't have a shield at all. I really don't think we need that much mana regen for this either. Do we care about a shop? I don't think we care about a shop as much as we care about, like, treasure on this one. So let's try to swing this one as such. So we're just going to gain a lot of shield here. Then we're going to look to make our timing perfect. Okay, problem solved. You know what would be amazing here is just making... Oh, we lost our shield on that one, so you got to be real cautious there. Making your shuffle speed faster would also be good. I actually don't think shield gen is good enough, and I really don't think shard toss is what we want either, even though it's AoE. I would probably consider some AoEs, but not that one, I think. So just generate here. Yikes. Remember when I was talking about, you know, timing is important? We should have just tanked the hit there, and then we wouldn't have lost so much. But you know what? That's a good learning lesson, and a lesson that just because this is like a really small deck right now, it doesn't mean that it's locked in necessarily. So just start with a little shield for sure. Then get the big shield. You got 234, so essentially, I was just going to say, more or less any enemy dies in a single hit right here. Shuffle, please. Yeah, I'm telling you, shuffle speed is the name of the game right here. That'll change everything for us. Just not interested in those, honestly. Just not interested. I think we want to use... And we're not going to the shop this time. We're going to the campfire. But I think we want to use... We got time. We got time. You got time. Just don't freak out. And don't miss. Thank God. that was the slightest skill shot, but still. We want to go to the shop and upgrade our existing cards as many times as possible. I think we could make... like a hilarious deck out of this. Not ready. Not ready for those yet. Again, we're just like one bad hit away at any given time from really being in a spicy position. Okay, so we lost the shield there. We lost the shield to dodge, but it's still not the way you want to do it, obviously. Why? Oh, because you're healing, like, as I'm hitting you. I see. There we go. But we're building progressive damage. The only thing is, do not miss the shield coming back. The shield coming back is of the utmost importance. I almost wonder if we... Like, Anubis feels like it would work really well in this. Like, more AoE. Okay, so now, bosses are always going to be touchy. Because if we ever miss, things get real bad for us. I am almost in the position where I'm like, what if we just shuffled and kept using our shield? Don't move. Oh, no. Okay, we gotta start from 0 again. That's the spice there. Like, what if we just set up for 1 kill shot? So the danger in that is if you don't hit, things become real tough. So what I'm just trying to do now, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. We're waiting until he attacks. At least that was the theory of it. So that we don't lose our own shield, which unfortunately did not work there. You know what? This is like shuffle territory. Just build up a nice one here. Keep moving. You know, every time we move, we are building up our own shield as well. Well, you gotta shuffle on that one then if you're gonna do that. You're not dead, huh? And this fight didn't go super well. But it definitely didn't go too badly. We lost almost all our HP on that floor in a single fight. And I like fighting this boss early. So, I'm trying to think of who we want to fight. I don't know. Rock Lady. Thank you. That's almost full HP. I saved you! Why would I save you? I'm supposed to kill you. Okay, well, this is actually... I thought that would work. It's not that bad, believe it or not, because you don't have to go exclusively 100% kill path. There is a mixed boss as well. You gotta catch the shield. We're going through a pit of regression right here. We're gonna get there. There we go. Heal me to full, please. So now we actually could save everybody else if we wanted, but we'll see. We'd actually like the reward if possible. I think we will take this. You gotta try to miss an enemy, and then it'll give you some shield. We're okay. We're still okay. I lived. By the way, I know what you're thinking. NL, why not use your incredible deflection ability? That's a great question. I don't have a good answer for you, unfortunately. We still made it through that, but that was a little weak. Minefield is still pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Minigun is hilarious, but I don't think it's for us, necessarily. And I guess we'll get the max mana. That allows us to maybe get some, like, double cast on our truly incredible spells. That one hurt. Okay, so we always want to build as much shield as possible before we use shield throw, which is why you should not do what I did right there. Look at this, though. We got the rhythm. You can tell the rhythm's coming back. 300 shield is I mean, it's nice defense. It's nice offense. It's got it all. Look at that. I do worry. I just wish there was a way to get the shield throw back 100%, but I think I just have to accept that the way you get the shield throw back 100% is by... oh, I hit an enemy with it. The way you get the shield throw back 100% is by standing there and tanking a hit if you have to. But when this deck works, so far, it's a thing of beauty. And keep in mind, it might have been a little spicy up to this point. Especially on the last floor, specifically. But I think that it's in a great spot once we start to be able to buy more upgrades. We should also remember to deflect in certain situations. But that's... We're adding stuff in piecemeal, okay? So you got any packs that are good for me, madam? Hit self for 5 damage when you cast a spell. Actually, don't think that's bad. But I think getting 1 upgrade... I know you can use removal as well to remove the badness of a pact. I think we should get both of these upgrades, though. I know it's a little spiced. Haste when you shuffle seems hilarious because we could generate like a ton of shield off of it, but I think I'd rather just have 1 extra upgrade. So we have 4 upgrades. Definitely I would look to Forte. We can afford the double cast, so why wouldn't you, you know? It consumes anyway, and then shield throw is very, very important. None of this is amazing, though. I guess we'll go for flame because it gives us damage. We might even be able to get frost damage to work, but I'm somewhat skeptical. Consume, heal, and gain 5 max HP. We kind of like this being a shield generator. Restore half mana cost is not worth that much, but we'll never hit with it, so I guess we do go restore half mana cost. And everything else is fine. We do have 1 more upgrade, but we can't really do much with that right now, so... I think we'll probably kill this boss to try to get an upgrade. How does that sound? To me, it sounds like a man who's finally figuring out how to handle that stuff in this game. Okay, so we're at... Oh, well, we lost it, because I am a fool. But the double cast did work as intended there. I also forgot, oh, that's right, I'm teleporting every time I cast a spell. So we actually want to do it like that. Yeah, okay, we're back. A dinosaur's story. So if we want to miss, that's how you miss. This one just works. You hit me good. And I don't like when you hit me, because my shield degrades, and my ability to do damage degrades as well. Oh, you moved at the last second, you son of a gun. At least this only lasts for 1 battle. That's what we wanted. We wanted to miss that one. I know that sounds suspicious, but it's the honest to goodness truth. Please stop moving! You are moving too much. And I'm losing my shield from teleporting. Okay, this is like a disaster. Somehow you're dead. I actually have no idea what caused that. Okay, this guy at the top is not moving. I bet it was a flame that caused it. Thank God. Okay, if you want to miss, sit here. There you go. Okay, we're building it. We only have to do this for 1 battle. And the truth of the matter is that it didn't go too badly. Like, HP-wise, we're still fine. But it was extremely annoying. Very annoying thing to be a part of. Okay, 312 shield. All we need is a shield throw there. Okay. Get that out of here, dude. That was messy. Time slow is kind of interesting, but I don't see the ill effect of that right now. So I did want to... Oh, okay, so we have inversion for 1 more fight. That's going to be tight. That's going to be very touchy. But just focus. That's okay. Just focus, and I got the utmost confidence in myself. I know we're getting hit there, but if we just move, we can get out of there as well. We missed anyway. That's what we wanted. You didn't teleport me to the inverse tile on that one? We're going to get through this. Why aren't you teleporting me to the inverse tile, dude? You're telling me teleport gets blocked by crack tiles? I don't buy it. Okay, just land 1. There you go. We even got our shield back. And we got a flame. Who would have thought that flame would be as valuable as it actually is here? Oh my god, it hit. Thank the Lord. We're safe. We're safe. If you're not teleporting me, then that's fine. We've learned that we're not getting teleported. This one will probably teleport us. It didn't! I'm trapped. That one did. What's happening? Anyway, this is probably like the worst possible time for us to be fighting this boss, which is okay. I guess you know what it is? If the inverse tile is blocked, I bet it just won't let us go there. And that's fine. I hit with the miss me shield, which is, that's on me. No denying that one. We need to generate more shield faster, please. I don't mind being here. I'm not even going to do the math on that one. I'm just going to move around. So I think this is illuminating a potentially obvious phenomenon. The more damage we take, thank God, the worse this shield-driven deck is. Now, everybody was probably already aware of this fact, but I'm becoming much more acutely aware of it. All that being said, I actually think this is still gone pretty well, and you're not going to believe me. But, right, my mistake. You're not going to believe me. I still think the right play here is to blast her and get an upgrade as soon as possible. Well, in a cast slot, get 4 shield a second. I honestly, it's not that I... Oh, my controller became unplugged. It's not that I think it's not doable. It's just that I think it raises our level of concern and the difficulty of piloting the deck enough that I'm not here for it. Shuffling being instant is also good, but I mean, we've specifically asked for it. I think starting with full mana will be worth more than just a temporary HP buff. And I really think... I mean, shields up, I think it just gets a lot better. We can definitely afford, like, a double cast. It giving us flow, it consuming... Okay, so we're taking restore half mana, which is not great, but they are still upgrades at the end of the day. Let's fight Salici here on about the midway point, because I do find her to be a tricky enemy. And just remember, thank the Lord... That's what we're looking for. Thank the Lord that we no longer teleport to the inverse space. I really think you might have gotten a bad impression of how we were doing on this run. Because of the fact that, you know, we did so badly on that boss fight. But that was a boss fight where things were... I mean, I had to unlock my brain for that one. That's all I'm going to say. I really doubt we can save a nurse. But I think we gotta try. We could get in front of you. I'll give you that one. You're not supposed to hit with that. Okay, we could totally do it. You just give me money, right? Is that what you're giving me there? Or luck? Not sure. I think that was money. Kind of needed the HP, but that's alright. What was done is done. See, this is why we like starting with full mana. I almost got the reflection. Hey, you're not supposed to move into that one. You freaking jerk. You know, that one was on me. I'll admit to that one straight up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good dodge. You know what? Feel smart? You feel smart? Look at that. See? I'm ready for you. I'm finally ready for you. Still a little dangerous. You know what? I think I should have taken Revenge there. I think Revenge would work nice in this deck as like a guaranteed hit. I'm going to try another Hazard. I'm going to skip the mini-boss. I'm just going to level with you. There's no getting out of this for you. At least we killed the thing, but she was not making it. She's not making it alive on that one. In contrast to a lot of our other builds so far, I really do feel like this one relies more than any other run we've ever done. Or done recently, at least. Really? Must be in battle? You're telling me I just... Yeah, okay, well, can't get you. It relies more than any other run we've ever done on my own personal skill, which is very scary. Don't... Oh, well, you did it. You did it again. Please let me cast... I would just like to be able to cast my shield throw. Okay, now that you're dead, everything should be completely fine. I also definitely appreciate the flames, don't get me wrong. Very happy to see that we have some damage over time. I expected this to be useless for us. That was not the case. It's been very useful. Create a flame when you deal more than 100 damage. We're doing more than 100 damage often with our shield throw, so I think that there's some real value there. Okay, so just make sure you're landing your shots. The most important thing is not hitting constantly with this deck. I really feel like the most important thing is making sure that the shots you have actually land, so you can maintain the shield moving forward. Oh, you... Like, that's doing some work. Good stuff. No, you didn't get the shield. You had the right idea, but you didn't choose to get your shield back. What are you thinking there? It's alright, you got some. You got some. There you go. You got a little shield back. There you almost did it again, you son of a gun. You almost did it again. It's very hard to stand still when you know a shot's probably coming your way. How dare you? How dare you move into my attack? Dude, we got something going, though. You're seeing it. I know you're seeing it, because I'm seeing it too, my shield! Stop moving into my attack. I knew we were going to get hit on that one. Okay, focus. Very, very, very good stuff. Remember, this is like... I'm telling you with 100% authority, this is not a situation where we aggressively cast. This is a situation where we choose our shots and we do it appropriately. So yeah, I'm dusting her. There we go. I'm trying at least. I really want the upgrade. When this hits, give the target 100 and I will not. Gain 1 removal. Definitely don't think that's the right idea. So 7 seconds of invincibility at the start of battle to get our shield up as high as possible. Sure. And we just took a basic heal there as well. Hey, we're still alive and still going. I can't believe we're only halfway through this run. This is like one of the slowest runs we've ever had. That's gone this far at least. Just keep building. Just keep building. Just keep building. You're not. That was the wrong spell. You know what? You casted the wrong spell there. But we're gonna choose to let that go because it's not that big of a deal. I know you need help, okay? Everybody needs help. It's the way of the world these days. Look at that. Those flames are legit, dude. And we're back to full HP. Nobody's more surprised than I am. Fire a shot and gain 50 shield. The fact that this just gives you the shield without having any kind of condition means it will be added to my deck. And we also have... Oh, I thought we had a spare upgrade. No, that's right. We went all in on the upgrade last time. So we 100% want shop. Has to be done. Why did I try to stay in there? You know why? Because my brain was like, the only attack you actually have to aim is your shield throw. Which is not true. You have to aim your You have to aim the 60 shield, the miss me shield as well. We just most of the time don't worry about it too much. Still a flawless. Okay, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. Even if we just treat it as 2 mana to gain, just be cool here. Thank you. We should just shuffle here. What are you doing? Even if we just treat it as 2 mana to gain 50 shield, that's not bad. In our situation, your first shuffle's instant. So I think this is around the time I would ask you to start placing your bets on whether or not you think we could win. Well, let's not say can win. Let's say will win. We've had some serious ups and downs. We've lost confidence and regained it. But all I'm going to say is, for me, I think this is the deck we've had that has the highest skill ceiling associated with it. And the highest skill floor, for that matter. So I feel like we're actually... And I know we're not taking revenge. That's because I've actually started to get some flawlesses again. Against, you know, all common sense and reasoning. I think there's a chance, but I do think it's hard. I definitely don't feel like we want any of these anymore. And I like where we're at. I don't think we need removal. I think we'd like as much upgrade as possible. So there's that. And honestly, we probably just stay right there. And that costs 1. But maybe we'd rather upgrade something that costs 2. We're not going to be able to, like, triple cast this, though. So I really think upgrading shield throw is probably your best bet. Gives you an extra 10 shield. Consume or flow. Ah! Okay, so we spent 2 upgrades on getting 10 shield per shield throw. This is where, if I were intellectually dishonest, I would be like, you know what? It adds up. I really do not feel like it adds up. If it adds up, it certainly does not add up to enough. But look at the damage we're doing in spite of that. You know, we got a really good thing. We generated 600 shield there. That's incredible. Lots of flawlesses also because of our invincibility at the start. And we really do not care about that explosion. We don't want it. The problem for us, and it's going to become clear on the boss fights in particular, is that we need to never lose shield if we're going to do well against these bosses. The first shuffle was instant. That's what happened there. Okay. Like, if we're going to do well against these guys... we pretty much have to ensure, that's a bad one, that we never get hit. Like, that's definitely bad. 300 shield is still pretty good. Okay, a bit of a wacky one on your part, but it is what it is, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe I'm beating myself up too hard over it. It seems like it's actually going pretty well. No! The things didn't spawn in time, dude. They didn't spawn in time. I take issue with this. I take issue with this one in particular. Get out of here. Give me my shield back. We get 10 extra on that. It adds up. It adds up. This is not the way we should be approaching that, but it worked. Very slowly, but it worked. You're not supposed to stay in there, madam. Okay, we got a lot of heat going on here. Thank you. Like, I would say too much heat going on here. I can't really aim to miss here, so this is a shuffle situation, and just you're doing great, sweetheart. I can't believe that. Okay, keep moving. We just lost momentum. And that's going to be the problem for us consistently here, I think. If you lose momentum, things are going to start to fall apart a little bit. And every boss is going to be a little bit different. We pretty much... Our ability to deal damage is 1,000% tied to our ability to shield. So if we ever lose that, it's overtime, dude. And by overtime, I mean our time is over. But we won, and we didn't even take very much damage. So, in a way, I'm like, you know what? We're okay. And we'll take our basic upgrader here. And I'll tell you, with only 1 upgrade, probably, for me, it makes sense to not immediately go into a fight, but upgrade That gun card we just got. I know you. You're touchy. Okay, so we wanna miss. That was not the way to handle that, but this is okay. You gain a huge amount of shield. Land that. Okay, now what do you do? When I cast the shield, you hit me. Or when I cast the spell, you move. Do you move to the inverse? You do. Okay. So we just do that. That's not that bad. We figured it out. Mostly because we we've dealt with that ourselves recently, so no big deal. Now here, where do we want to go? I think that the upper path is fine. This is where we want to be, okay? That's exactly what we wanted, believe it or not. I can't believe you took the hit there. Oh, well, actually, that makes sense. Okay, so you teleport to the inverse tile. Yeah, that worked. Spicy, but it worked. There's a lot going on this one. This is one of those where I'm like, I don't really know. I don't know what our optics look like here. That's okay though. I think our optics look great. They were temporarily very bad, and I apologize, my commentary might have suffered a little bit. That's because I'm engaging in some of the largest brain moves in the history of me ever playing this game. That's fine. You're doing it. You even landed a flame and everything there. Actually, you know what? The shot that gives us 50 shield and does 50 damage, if we could double cast it whenever it hits, it'll leave a flame as well. Because of the fact that we have that relic, or whatever you'd like to call it. Okay, very important for me, we destroy this thing as soon as possible. And I think it's already done, so there is that. I mean, well, that's not how you're supposed to do that, but when we're on a roll, our damage output basically is just unstoppable. This is some of the most and fastest damage I've ever seen on a run. I guess, well, we don't, well, you know what? Maybe enemies will break tiles, and that'll allow us to generate some shield off of that. Because I think the final boss might break some tiles, but I don't know, because it's going to be a weird final boss. It's going to be the wall, I think. Here's my thinking. Let's buy something cheap, like crack 6 enemy tiles at the start of battle. Then, 50% chance to gain money or lose money. It worked. We basically got an item for free before we took the opportunity on that one. Now, do we even want anything else? We might as well buy one. Well, actually, we don't necessarily need to buy one upgrade because we're already going to upgrade Counter-Strike. 25% chance to hit twice is good enough for me. But how are we going to get 2 casts? We would buy one and then use this twice. Now, why am I doing this? Because I know I can always just leave this boss alive and they can heal me. 25% chance to leave a flame on hit, I guess. I'm just, please, God, give me the double casts. I've been begging for double casts for so long. Thing is, we don't really need max mana here, like, at all. Okay, so this is all momentum driven. Get something like that going. Miss with a shot that would have been great to hit with. That's just an instant shuffle because we just don't like it. And you'll get not quite roasted and toasted, which is very surprising to me. You'll get somewhat roasted and toasted. We actually got a chance to generate. You know this rocket's coming down, right? Like, you gotta be a little nervous about that. Just any spell, please, and I would also like you to move. Okay, so we're fine. Things were a little bit dicey. But we're fine. We made it. Look at that. Okay, level 9. We definitely just want the mana regen, because it allows us to do deflect way more often as well, which I've not been very good at all. Please break some enemy tiles. That's what you need to see. That's not what you want to see. It's what you need to see. Okay, this is okay. Now, when do you're still moving. Because you're moving, We choose not to take that one. That's fine. We aim to miss. Still at 500 shield. Still love to see that. That was the wrong move. I meant to do my big cast, but you know what? We'll wait on it. That's all you want to see. All you want to see is that now and then. And you love it. You love it. That's what you do. You love it. That's fine. You still got a shield. Okay, now you do not have a shield. That was prodigious timing. So we got to rebuild this bit by bit. This is what we got the cards for. We still have no shield. That did 10 damage. Okay. Better. Better, better, better. You got 300 shield again, 200 shield. It's a start. We had to take the damage to take that in my world. Why would you deliberately miss with the one you're supposed to hit with? That's alright. You got 400 shield. That's where we want to do a finishing blow on that one. I know what you're thinking. You're like, why don't you just go for it right now? It's just slightly too dangerous. That's what we're looking for, is that dream right there. And we're just gonna play our cards so slowly that it'll honestly make your head spin. You will be like, why is this man playing so slowly? All I can do is assure you, I feel like there's good reason. I don't know if I actually deflected the damage there. There you go. You got 300 shield again. We've taken very little damage over the course of this run. You got to take care of some of these bombs when they come in. What are you doing? I was gonna say, you're about to get killed. Okay, so I think I need you to be alive. I need the HP. Ooh, this is a long One Step from Eden episode, for sure. Longer than usual. Huge whiff. You know what? This is really like our last chance to make mistakes of that magnitude, so I guess relish it for now. We really, if we lose our shield against enemies in the future, we're gonna, or bosses in the future especially, we're gonna regret it immensely. So just enjoy the temporary complacency enabler, because it's not gonna be there forever. What do I want on this floor? I mean, more upgrades would always be nice, but having a camp, I think, just to ensure our HP stays as good as possible is like, I think it's about where we're gonna wanna be. Okay, so we really just want shield throw ASAP, and we got it, thankfully. Great stuff. Shoot to miss. There is no shoot to miss, so shoot to hit, and then shuffle. And just build up a nice little shield here. Then you should be close to dead, if not dead. Now you're dead. Keep going. Still can't really shoot to miss, I think. Beauty. That's damage right there. Again, can't shoot to miss, but we can at least yeet the spell. Not bad. Not bad. You gotta... At this point, we've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and artificial currency into this deck. You really got to give me something special here if you want me to deviate. So we just wanted to build, whoops, as much shield as possible to take you out, because you are super annoying. And this is what I love to see. 400 shield is a great place to be. The thing is, I think we do really well against light enemies that don't do that much damage. Against real enemies, things are a little touchy. Honestly, you might think I've lost it. I think adding Anubis to this deck is totally fine. I don't think it's going to get us any kills. But I do look to it, without a doubt, as a damage dealer that doesn't require our shield to actually exist. Which is, it's unique in that regard. And it's very easily casted. And for that, like, I got a lot of respect for it. You see what it just did for us right there? It's amazing. Like, I think it's a nice compliment for this deck. Now, I don't know if that was a flawless. We did take some hits, but we didn't get hit ourselves. I don't think shield battery does much for us, but, I mean, if you want to consider that 20 free shield, then sure, it's 20 free shield. So I would love to upgrade Anubis, but also, what do we got here? Apply frost when you deal frost damage. I think we will just buy an upgrade and then upgrade Anubis. And this is like the most upgraded deck I've ever had, for sure. More poison. I mean, Flame on hit is pretty good for an AoE that's guaranteed to land as well, but... why would you just stand there is the question that I would ask to myself and to you. Okay, you're starting to get it. I mean, this might be the most I've ever got it. When you look at your spells, prepare yourself for the power of the yeet. Like, we got some serious yeeting going on there. That was flawless, which is surprising to me. Gain 200 shield, but lose 200 shield when this hits a target. I actually think because it's an AoE, we can do it, and it'll just give us temporary damage bonuses. I don't think it really requires us to be that aware of what's happening, which is good for me. Like right here, that's what I was just going to say. Look at the shield toss that we got off of that. And I guess we could, in theory, cast it behind an enemy. I know we just had a big miss there, but it is what it is. We knew that was coming. There you go. Okay, you got a little shield again, and Anubis is doing great work for you. So don't forget about the power of Anubis. You want to, the higher the poison stacks get, the better, but it's still doing, that's not how you do that one. It's still doing great work for you regardless. That hurts. Anytime you get, I mean, I almost wonder if you couldn't do better on this run by just literally pressing the buttons as soon as you see them. Like, instead of trying to aim the shield throw, or the one where the miss me shield, if you just sent it out there and, like, whatever happened, happened. I wonder if that might not get you someplace, to be honest. And I would not disrespect the damage that Anubis is doing here. You're probably going to respawn, would be my guess. Like, I think you do have a respawn here. It's a bad time to stand there, but that's okay. She's still got 37 stacks of poison. I think the only damage we've taken is damage that we've taken. And we'll just get you to heal us here. I think that's the most obvious point. The only damage we've taken is damage we've taken while shield throw is in the air. Now, of course, that's not going to save us, but... Alright, it's the wall this time. That's not how you do that spell, as we all know. But focus. There's no way you're missing with this one. So you might as well just yeet the spell out there immediately. So I have no idea what this boss fight entails for us. All I know is for the present moment. For the present moment doesn't really make any sense. For now, everything appears to be going pretty well. We did lose some shield in there. You also have 125 stacks of poison on you. So we're just trying to keep that as high as possible. And we did lose a lot of shield in the process. Cast the spells faster. I'm going to hit you with a very controversial opinion. I almost think we might be better off just mashing the buttons and making sure that Anubis gets cast as much as possible. And when we cast shield throw, make sure you stand still. Like, just stay in a lane. It's going to take us some time. I would never dispute that. Are you telling me 50? Oh, no, there's multiple parts to it. I see. I'm starting to get it. I think, really, if you stand still against an enemy that you can't miss with, if you just stand in one column, everything hits. Everything hits as well as it can here. Now, of course, we actually want to dodge, which did not work very well for us there. I might have big-brained myself a little bit here. We did keep Saffron alive, though, so she might keep me alive. Just faster! You can see that the germination of this plan somehow is kind of coming to pass. We might have to live through another 40 stacks of poison here. The shield! I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I've died. I just put up 300 shield. I didn't know. Okay, well, it was fun nonetheless. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That was a really fun one. I feel like we learned a lot about how to run this character. Dying was a little bit... It hurt me a great deal, I'll admit. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. I'll see you next time. See ya. It's a lot of fun.